Okay, Angelina Jordan back with another one. And for y'all that may be thinking, another Angelina Jordan reaction, listen, I ain't getting tired. I'm in full support. And I love doing these. That's why I do them, because I just enjoy it, right? With that being said, if you're new to the channel, I call all my subscribers dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking with smoking all my dragons. I'm back with Angelina Jordan rehearsal at last at 7 years old. Now let's sit back and think about, what were we doing at 7 years old? What were you guys doing at 7 years old? Let's just take a second to think about that. I honestly don't even remember. I don't even remember what I was doing at 7 years old. You know, like Angelina, when she hits 30, right? When she hits her 40s, when she becomes a woman, a fully grown woman, she's gonna have so much material, just so much out there. From 7 years old, she's gonna be able to look back and see this and really study herself. You know, towards the end of her life, when she's aged, and you know, and she's an old woman, she can really sit back and study like her whole purpose, her whole timeline, through videos, just seeing performances, everything like that. And that is amazing. And the message that I get from that, right, is for everybody. All of us have something in our lives that we're passionate about, right? That we all have a purpose, right? And just make sure that you are at least on that path to your purpose. So when you do hit, 60, 70, 80, possibly 90, possibly 100, and all these memories start to come, and you start to hit the end of the road, which is just a new beginning, right? But when you start to hit the end of the road with your physical vessel, you don't want to have regrets. You don't want to start, oh, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have tried this. I wish I would have. We have so much love for Angelina Jordan because we see her fully living in her purpose. You know, she's fully in that, just in her purpose, performing music. I mean, she's doing this, right? And what I get, like I said, the message from artists like this is to, whatever you're doing, just make sure you're on. It has something to do with your purpose, right? You could have worked at a fast food restaurant for 15 years and then started rock climbing and realized rock climbing is really your purpose, and you might fall in love with it, or something, and opportunities open up rock climbing, or, it could be anything, right? It could be anything. But it's very important. This is my message to all you watching, right? It is very important. I don't care how old you are. That doesn't matter to me, right? Your age. Excuse me. I don't care if you're 88 right now. If you love boats, do that more, right? Do that more, because when you're at the end of the road of your physical vessel, don't look back and leave this planet with regrets, feeling like you should have did this or you should have did that, right? Angelina Jordan, she's going to be able to sit back and know from the gate she did what she was supposed to do, right? So with that being said, I know I just went on. I know I be going on these rants, right? I just be speaking from the heart, y'all. But Angelina Jordan rehearsal at last, 7 years old. Original link in the description. Hit that like button, that subscribe, and that notification bell if you wish. And I'm gonna go ahead and press play. Let's go. Let's go.
My love it slower. The night I looked at you.
She was born for this, y'all. We know this, but I love saying it every time. She was just born for this. This is who she is. This is what she does. Like she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. Always have been.
I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I had never known. Oh, yeah, yeah, you smile, oh, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. Oh, you were mine at last. Have you?
Did the ad just pop up, or was that the end? Let me see. Was that the end? Okay, that was the end. She's been doing it, man. I mean, and obviously, you know, a support system, a solid support system definitely helps. You know, I know she has her mother, her grandmother who, you know, records a lot of the video. You know, that right there is just a solid support system. And, you know, I understand there's a lot of people out there who, you know, may have a rough childhood and had parents that weren't supportive, had, you know, just had it, had a lot of unfortunate events happen, especially in the beginning of their life. There was a lot of people, right, that have been through some things you can't imagine, right? But I just want you to know, you still can find what you're here for. You know, the more you go through, I believe, right? Doesn't mean I'm right, just my opinion, right? I believe the more that you go through, maybe you're releasing karmic debt. You know, you have karmic debt you have to release from past lives, or, you know, you're being tested harder. It's just like when you're in school and the harder the exam, the harder the test, the bigger the reward. The more you level up, you know, it's the bigger the reward. So the harder your test is, if you can overcome that, believe that there's a reward at the end of the tunnel for that. It's like my nene, right, which is in Igbo, which is a culture in Nigeria, a tribe in Nigeria. She didn't even know her mother. Like, she was married off young. You know, she's went a week without eating before. I mean, she had it really rough, right? Rest in power to her soul. She had it really rough. But when she came to America, she was like, it was like an angel. I mean, she was like my complexion with blue eyes, right? An angel, like just so humble. Like, she wasn't bitter. I mean, she treated all my friends. I have all types of friends. She treated them all the same, just with love. Like, she had so much love. I mean, she was literally like Angelina Jordan size. I'm not kidding. She was very, very small, right? But the strongest woman I ever knew. So just don't give up. That's my message. Don't give up. You know, and this is why I react to people like Angelina Jordan and certain people that are just living in their purpose, because there's a message behind that. There's an underlying message behind these artists, and that's to find your thing. Find your thing. It's going to feel natural, and you'll know, you know? So, you're here for a reason. Much love, everybody.